For news on the local market, I spoke to Charlie Aitken from Southern Cross Equities. Charlie Aitken, thanks for joining Lateline Business.
Thanks, Bridget. Always nice to be on an up day.
Well, I was just about to say, definitely driven by Wall Street.
Yeah, look, the market followed the lead from Wall Street. Obviously, Mr Bernanke's comments about trying to, protect the economy, pump more liquidity, etc., got global markets going, and Australian market did well, up 82 points, and gainers beating losers by the astonishing ratio of 26-1, which you don't see very often.
You sound positively excited.
I am a bit excited. I'm doing well to contain myself.
Rio Tinto has announced further investment in Hope Downs in WA.
Yeah, another good sign for Western Australia. Again, more investment in Western Australia, about $1.6 billion expanding iron ore production here. Again, just another good sign. Now the mining resource rent tax seems to have been sorted out with the big miners, and good for mining services companies, so that this trend of more capex in Australia just continues.
Now, staying with mining, copper stocks have done very well. What's driving them?
Well, copper stocks all had a good day. Most of the major copper producers up 6%, which is a big move on the day. There's a growing view that the world will have a copper supply deficit over the next few years. Even BHP hinted at that at their full-year result. And the market getting excited by the copper stocks, particularly because stock piles continue to decline on the LME. So, good day there.
Now, there's been some more harassment claims against the former CEO of David Jones, Mark McInnes. Has there been any reaction on the share market, on David Jones' share price?
Well, DJ shares were up a little bit today, 1% less than the broader market. I think, look, the market sees this whole McInnes episode as an uncertainty and a distraction, but they're also of the view that the $37 million claim, won't be paid out in that full amount. So the market trying to see through it a little bit, trying to focus on Christmas, and David Jones shares have been edging up despite this controversy.
And some interesting market views seem to be emerging as Australia contemplates a hung parliament.
Well, this is interesting, Bridget, because most people think hung parliament, uncertainty, bad for the share market. But there seems to be a growing view that the hung parliament or whoever forms government actually isn't that bad for Australia, because it'll be so hard to get anti-business legislation through the Senate, etc., etc. Now, remember, the last 3 years we've had quite a lot of interference from Canberra in the markets, in the business of business, and the inability to actually get anything done could be positive for the market. So let's see what happens.
But realistically, though, volumes have been down on the market. Is it really that much of a good thing long term?
Well, let's wait and see. But just remember, we've had interference in the mining sector, Telstra pathology, a fear of bank taxes. Look, I think at the end of the day, you do want stable government, but also, the lack of interference could be a positive thing.
Charlie Aitken, you're feeling very positive at the moment, so I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Bridget.